Look at Cole Palmer and the impact that he has made at Chelsea.
He's Chelsea's best player already.
The biggest quality he's got is his temperament.
The best English player so far this season for me.
Is this the biggest mistake that Pep Guardiola has made in transfers ever?
Palmer, oh, a lovely nutmeg on Branthwaite from Palmer. Little flick as well for Jackson. Palmer's got it back! Oh my goodness me! Cole Palmer, what have you done now? Oh, Pickford's giving it straight to Palmer, and Palmer's chipped it over him and made it three! A first half hat-trick for Cole Palmer!
Exceptional talents are rare, but when they emerge, they leave an indelible mark on the world of football. From the alleys of Manchester to the bright lights of London, Chelsea's golden star is steadily paving his way to greatness. Cole Palmer, who has overcome challenges and exceeded expectations, embodies the story of rising from the shadows to stardom. In a short time, he has established himself as one of the team's pillars, and with every goal and magical touch, he proves that he is the bright future of football. This is the story of Cole Palmer, the rising star in the sky of fame. In his first season with Chelsea, the 21-year-old player swept through the Premier League, becoming the first Chelsea player to score in 7 consecutive Premier League matches at Stamford Bridge. He managed to replicate Frank Lampard's remarkable achievement by scoring 4 goals in a single match. He contributed with 24 goals and 15 assists. But before igniting the Premier League, Palmer was just a shy kid from Wythenshawe with a dream and a magical left foot. So let's turn back the clock and return to where it all began for the wonder kid who was always destined for greatness. Palmer was born in Wythenshawe, Manchester, on May 6, 2002, to parents Mary and Jermaine, and he has 2 older sisters. However, this was not where his family originally lived. Cole Palmer's paternal origins trace back to the Caribbean islands of St. Kitts and Nevis, where his grandfather Sterry Cole resided. Sterry arrived in England in 1960 after his parents travelled to England in 1955. For this reason, Cole Palmer sometimes features the St. Kitts flag on his boots. In his childhood, Palmer didn't wear a Chelsea or Manchester City shirt, as that would have been a betrayal for him. The only shirt he wanted to wear was adorned in red, the Manchester United shirt. A picture from his childhood shows him wearing an old United shirt sponsored by AON. His idol at that age was Wayne Rooney. Palmer said, "When I was young, I watched football, and what sticks in my mind is Rooney. Since I was a kid, I considered him my football hero." Palmer was discovered by Manchester City when he was 8 years old. He had to challenge the enemy lines, but still found a way to show his appreciation for his favourite club. As his grandfather Sterry said, when he first joined City, he used to wear a United shirt or some United clothing under his light blue shirt. It was known he was a United fan, but City offered him a better structure, and his father believed they had better training facilities and were able to develop his talents more effectively. Palmer's father said, since he was very young, he was obsessed with football and excelled over other kids. We knew he was special even then, but he worked hard, trained hard, and kept at it. Heartfelt family videos show Palmer as a young child jumping and catching the ball in Holyhedge Park in Wythenshawe, along with some great goals he scored during his school days. In an interview in 2022, Palmer talked about his earliest memories revolving around football. He spoke about his daily trips to the park with his father. We did it every day, no matter the weather, even though my dad hated going out in the cold weather. He did it for me. It's clear that family holds a significant place in Palmer's life. Last year, he spoke about the immense gratitude he owes to his father, Jermaine. He said, "Without my father, I might not have become a footballer. He spent long hours with me every night working with me to try to make me a professional footballer. I try to repay him as much as I can." After joining City's academy, Palmer's technical ability and intelligence shone through, despite his slender physique, leaving him in an unfavourable position. Palmer emerged as one of Manchester City's youngest players and youth teams in England, facing a tough battle from the start. His coach at the England youth team, Kevin Betsy, said he was one of the smallest players on the pitch. His shirt was loose on him. But Palmer never backed down. Unable to rely on physical strength, he became skilled at using his lightweight frame to outmaneuver and overcome opponents with ease. His precise control and vision distinguished him, and he began to dominate at all levels. Palmer had a standout season in 2019-20 when he led them as captain of Manchester City's under-18 team to glory in the league and the English FA Youth Cup. In just 14 matches, he scored 15 goals and provided 5 assists in the under-18 league, enhancing his reputation as a rising star destined for great things. Across all age groups, Palmer competed with the top young talents from around the world brought in by City. His exceptional talent and unwavering determination carried him to this extent. Despite his undeniable talent, Palmer had to wait for his chance with Manchester City's first team. Pep Guardiola, who always seeks perfection, was reluctant to throw the youngster in at the deep end. But when injuries struck the squad in 2020, Palmer got his break. He first appeared for Manchester City in September 2020, coming on as a substitute against Burnley in the English League Cup. However, his first 2 seasons under Pep Guardiola were quiet. The young player only participated in 13 matches across all competitions and had to wait a year to score his first goal after his debut. Buzz around Palmer began to grow. He was causing a stir not only at City, but also with youth teams in England. During the 2022-23 season, Palmer became a regular substitute, featuring in 25 matches. He often played on the left wing and participated in some crucial games across all competitions, such as matches against Liverpool, Chelsea, Sevilla, and others. But despite his undeniable talent, Palmer found it difficult to secure consistent playing time at City, simply due to stiff competition within the squad. Despite scoring only 39 goals in 139 matches over these years, Palmer's performance did not reach the level of City's standout stars. In the summer, his stardom truly rose when he scored in the UEFA Super Cup final against Sevilla, in the Community Shield against Arsenal, and in the Champions League against Club Brugge. Away from City, Palmer was proving himself as a key player in the England U21 team. He played a crucial role in the team's victory in the 2023 UEFA European Under-21 Championship. Despite all this, Guardiola remained unconvinced by what the player had shown. He said either Palmer could stay and accept limited minutes or he could leave. It was a shocking decision for everyone, but in reality, this decision became a turning point for the player Cole Palmer. When Chelsea sensed the opportunity to sign the player, they secured him for £40 million, perhaps the signing of the season. This was Palmer's chance to prove Guardiola wrong and show the world what he could do. From the moment he stepped onto the field wearing Chelsea's shirt, it was clear that Cole Palmer was perfectly suited to the Blues system. His versatility and intelligence allowed him to seamlessly join the team, whether deployed as a false 9, number 10, or on the right wing. Palmer's best attributes became immediately apparent, particularly his distinctive left foot, perhaps Chelsea's best since Juan Mata. It enabled him to deliver precise passes and score goals from improbable angles. His composure under pressure allowed him to become the team's primary penalty taker. Palmer's accuracy from 12 yards quickly became legendary, as fans admired his bravery under pressure. His exceptional talent added the ability to shoot and score from any angle and distance, making it challenging for goalkeepers to handle him. As the season progressed, Palmer's performance improved and became more impressive. He began scoring regularly to the extent that he developed a distinctive celebration. When Palmer scores a goal, he places one hand on his other arm as if shivering, earning him the nickname Cold Palmer, which also signifies his composure in front of goal. Once his friend Morgan Rogers did this celebration for Middlesbrough, and Palmer adopted it, making it a part of his own celebrations since then. These talents and mentality led him to England under Gareth Southgate's leadership. He was called up to Southgate's squad for Euro 2024, despite the high level and competition among players. Palmer said, "If you had told me at the start of the season that I had a chance to go to the Euros, I wouldn't have believed it." Palmer's performance reached new heights. He shattered some records, becoming the first Chelsea player to score in 7 consecutive home games and equaling Frank Lampard's record of 4 goals in a single match. He isn't just the best player at Chelsea, he's one of the best in the league. With increasing acclaim and record-breaking performances, it's clear that Cole Palmer isn't just a famous talent, he's here to stay. He has only just begun. Cole Palmer's journey from the shadows of Manchester City to stardom at Chelsea has been nothing short of remarkable. Within just a few months, he transformed from a promising young player into a genuine star. When you look at Palmer's journey, you see a player destined for greatness from the start. He possesses all the tools needed to become one of the greatest players of his generation. So keep a close eye as we witness the rise of a true star. This is only the beginning.